Hey guys, Jojo back. I really like the idea of you guys getting to know me getting to know you, we sharing ideas, and just learning from each other, I guess. So I want to talk about marriage for a bit. I'm not married. I don't know if I want to be married, and I'm not saying that because I'm against the institution. I think it's a beautiful thing. I've seen many beautiful couples, like they've been married 10, 15 years, and I'm like, whoa, do you, man? But for me, I still have my worries. And the thing is, the reason why I'm worried is because some married people don't particularly set good examples for us single folk, because it's weird when they meet you and they're just like, by this time next year, I hope we're going to see Bobo, you get married, have your kids, biological clock, time's not on your side, yada yada. Okay, but then you guys, when we look into your marriages and when you talk about it, things aren't so great. They're not so great at all. I remember 5 years ago, I had one of my friends, he married, and he'd been married for like 3 years, and he always complained about his wife all the time. And aside that, he was cheating on her steady. Like I knew about it, but I didn't know her. He was my friend and I didn't judge him and stuff, and he was okay with it. And then he was like, oh, you should be married in 5 years. And I'm like, why would I want to get married if what you're doing to your wife, some guy is going to do it to me? Like, I love my peace of mind. Those are one of the things I value most in any relationship. Not the money, not the flashy things, nothing like that. I need to know that I am with someone who will give me peace. I don't want to be with someone who I'm worried about what they're doing, who they're with. I don't want to marry someone who just decides to put their gbese on my head. I don't want that, because I have my own issues that I'm dealing with. Call me selfish, but it's the truth, I get it. We all have our problems. We all have things that we're dealing with. And you're supposed to, well, at least what I believe, my studies and research and observations of other married couples, is that you're supposed to marry someone who makes you better. You're supposed to marry someone who, helps bring out the best in you. They see your weaknesses. You guys work on things together. You guys have flaws. And it's not going to be perfect, but you're both making efforts to making the relationship better. And if I'm not going to meet someone like that, then what's the point? Seriously, 2 weeks ago, I was out with friends. One of them was married. Yeah, I know a lot of married people. And we were talking about the whole adultery, infidelity thing. And the guy says, yeah, I cheated on my wife. It's nothing. I got girlfriends. Matter of fact, he was with one of his girlfriends that day. And I asked him, I was like, so dude, if you find out your wife is doing this, are you going to be okay with it? And he said, no, that's the end of the marriage. In my mind, I'm like, wait, what? Don't give us the whole, that's how men are, you should be used to it. The truth is, sometimes you guys, the things that you dish out, you can't even eat it, And let it not be like I am just attacking the men. Women too, sometimes you have your issues. I mean, they say you're supposed to share in a relationship, but some of you don't even let your husbands know the financial situation that you're in. He doesn't really know how much you make. He doesn't really know your savings. You go out, you don't respect him so much. And we're just looking at you and they're like, oh, so Jojo, when are you going to get married? I don't want to get married into something like that, So the point I'm trying to make is that some of you married folks, you all need to sort your things out together before you look at us single folk and tell us to join you in that mess that you're in. That's basically what I'm saying, You can't advise us to enter something when you guys aren't even having a swell time. So sort your shit out. And aside that, they say that, you choose who you marry and then it's for better, for worse, yada yada. I get it, great. But sometimes I worry that, what if this angel I'm married to becomes a demon after? Or what if I marry someone who just does a 180 on me, and then next thing you know, I'm like, wait, who are you? Why are you like this? My sister told me about a friend of hers. She had really smart chicks, super smart, got a first class. She was dating this guy, they got really serious. And they got married. And, they had talked about it. They've had conversations about, okay, how are we going to handle money, my work, having children. They planned it out, right? Or so she thought. Then they get back from their honeymoon and she's like, hey, she wants to go back to work. And he's like, where are you going? Stay in that house. And then she's like, we agreed on it. And then he's like, I'm the man, I'm the husband, I do what you want, you do what I want, blah, blah, blah. Major issue. She got the family involved and they were like, whoa, he's your husband. Anything he gives you, you will take it. You married him. Abi? And that's not even all. Another situation where a man left his woman alone. She was upset. She was wondering where he was. He wasn't even picking her calls or talking to her at all. And she decides to talk to her mother-in-law. And the mother-in-law says, well, you married him, you deal with it. And I'm like, what? There are situations where women mess up. It's true. I'm not even going to deny that. But right now, it's just not looking good at all for me. I can't really talk about the woman angle because, you know, I'm not going to marry a woman. I'm going to marry a man. And I need to know that the man I'm going to marry, he's going to keep it 100 with me. We're going to be honest with each other. Honesty is important. If you know that you're going to cheat on me, disrespect me, not really allow me to fulfill my dreams, then I don't see any point in wanting to tie the knot with you. I can't just marry somebody who's just going to turn my life around, especially not for the better. Now, over to you ladies. You married this man. Obviously, you have a plan. I mean, it's going to be forever till the day you die. At least that's what I think marriage is. He's supposed to be a priority in your life. He's like a part of you. You guys were like two, right? And you became one. So why do you still try to have things separate? You know, how is it that, you know, you make your own money and you still ask him for allowance when you're making your own money? I mean, if you guys have sorted it out financially, then fine, that's cool. But I know some married men who don't even know how much their wives are making. She says her money is her money and his money is our money. I thought it was supposed to be a what's mine is yours thing, right? And then the children come in. Next thing you know, he's not so important anymore. It's all about the kids. Kids matter. Wonderful. But guess what? Those kids are going to grow up, go to school, have jobs, and you're going to be left with that person. So if you are not really making him feel special in your life, definitely he's going to go outside and find somebody else who will, you know, because he's the parent to the kid. I don't think you're supposed to put your children before your spouse. I don't think so. I think you're supposed to put your spouse first, depending on the kind of spouse, because I am taking it that you are marrying a responsible person who puts the needs of your children first as well. But the thing is, you're supposed to be a united front. But if you always make it look like, you know, let the kids have their way or defend the children and not let the man take charge or, you know, be a father or, you know, be a disciplinarian or, you know, not really pay attention to his own opinions on how the kids should be raised, that's a problem. And if I was a man, I wouldn't want to be with a woman who, you know, makes the children seem like they're all in all, you know, everything the children, because I was there before the kids. I mean, I'm going to be there when the kids grow up. I've got so much I want to say on this issue. But the point is, married folks, get it together. And maybe the rest of us who think the way I do would find getting married a little bit more appealing. So there you go, guys. Jojo signing out. Hit the subscribe button. Comment below. Thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. And catch you guys next week. Bye. Truth is, some of you guys can't eat this type of stuff just don't even give us that whole, those are men, I did it again. Damn it.